It seems peaceful here. No enemy soldiers, no planes pounding down. Nothing but quiet nature. But during the long march, these grasslands hit miles and miles of treacherous swamps. For the languishing troops, every step was dangerous. Gongchan's father was one of the soldiers who never made it out.
It
was hard to tell the swamps from grass. The troops didn't have enough oxygen, didn't have enough to eat. They reached their limit. My father said he watched his comrades sink into the swamps. The more they struggled to get out, the faster they sank. It was impossible to pull them back up.
The marching troops were low on food. They largely relied on wild herbs. When that was hard to come by, they killed what few horses they had left. And when the meat ran out, they boiled their leather belts or shoes to fill their stomachs. There's no overall account of how many people died, but unofficial estimates put the figure at more than 10,000. A young soldier named Wang Ping, who would later become one of China's founding generals, was tasked with retrieving the troops that fell behind.
I inspected the other side of the river with a telescope and saw at least 700 to 800 men. When we crossed the river, we found them just sitting there, back to back, not moving in the slightest. We inspected them one by one. None was breathing. I couldn't hold back my tears. We laid them down to make them more comfortable and to check for anyone alive. At the end, we found a young comrade breathing. I had a soldier carry him on his back, but after we crossed the river, he died too.
The troops spent 7 days marching through the swamps. On the last day, the rain suddenly stopped, and a beam of sunlight broke through the sky.
It was as if to welcome us lucky ones who escaped hell alive. We stood on solid ground. We smiled.
We saw villages, people, yaks and sheep and smoke, and big turnips in the fields. Looking back at the 7 days, I felt like I was reborn.
Taoyuan, CCTV, Sichuan Province.